Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Automation Testing Online. Today's video we are going to discuss about polymorphism. Polymorphism is also a concept of OOPS. Let's begin with a definition of polymorphism. What is polymorphism? Polymorphism means representing one form in multiple forms. We will understand more by looking into an image. So here we can see a person. This person, when he enters a shopping mall, he behaves as a customer. The same person, when he enters a bus, he behaves as a passenger. When he enters a school, he behaves as a student. And when he enters his home, he behaves as a son. A single person takes many forms according to the place or situation. So, as the definition says, polymorphism is representing one forms in multiple forms. There are two ways by which we can achieve polymorphic behavior, which is method overloading and method overriding. We will discuss these one by looking into an example. Let us begin with method overloading. So I have already created a class overloading just one. The definition for method overloading is that we can have more than one method with the same name within the same class. But the condition here is that the parameters passing should be different. For the better understanding of the definition, let's look into an example. First, I'm giving a method, public static void. I'm giving as static. Let's say the method name is add. I'm sorry, I have to give this method inside the class. So I have given a method, public static void, add. Let's say that integer I is equal to 10, integer j is equal to 20, and then integer z, oh, k is equal to I plus j. I am performing an addition function here. Means this out, k has to be printed. So this is one function. Now I wanted to write another function with the same name, which is add. I cannot do that because rename method. I have already given another method with the same name. So this is when method overloading comes into picture. Here I have to open the parameters integer I, integer j. These are called the parameters. So now I can remove these two. So now there is no error. The error has been removed. So in method overloading, we can have more than one method with the same name. In second method, I'm giving another addition operation. Again, I'm opening the parameters. As you can see, I have given the same variable I and j. This is possible only in method overloading. This is done only when we open the parameters. Here it shows an error. The only thing matters in method overloading is that the parameters we open. I have given here only two variables, but here I have given three, and here also I have given three. So the main method may be confused. So I'll change integer j into a string. String j. So now the main method can have a clear difference between all the three methods. As I said, the only thing matters here is that the parameters we pass. As the definition says, we can have more than one method with the same name. We have given here same name add, and within the same class we have given all the three methods within the same class, but the parameters passed should be different. So the difference in parameters should vary, either the number of parameters we pass or the type of data type we pass. Now let's see how do we call these methods into the main method. As soon as I call the add method, it gives me so many options like add arguments to match, add, like it gives me options for the first method, second method, and third method. We have to select these one by one. It automatically asks for the value. Let's say I'm giving 10 and here 20. I have to do the same thing for the remaining two methods. Since for the third method I have given a string, here I have to pass the arguments as a string. Let's run the program and look into the output. So for all the three methods, we have got the right output. For the third method, I have given that I and z should be added. And for the string, I have given as Java. I have passed the argument here as Java. This is all about method overloading. Next, we'll take a look into method overriding. Method overriding is almost the same as method overloading with a slight change. In method overriding, we can have the same method name with the same number of arguments, but the methods are present in different class. We have a few additional classes, a parent class, a child class, and a grandchild class. The parent class is the superclass. Child class and grandchild class are the subclass of parent class. For better understanding of the definition, here is an example. I am giving here a method public static void overriding. Let's have a print line statement. System.out.println. This is a parent function. The same thing goes for child class and grandchild class. As you can see here, I have given the same name for the methods for all the three classes. So each of these classes has their own methods. If needed, we can call them individually. But here all I needed is that to override the methods from the parent to the subclasses. So I'm going to use the extends keyword here. Child extends the parent. I'm calling the overriding method. Which method would be called here? Is it the parent class or the child class? Let's find out. So the child function is only being called. In order to call the immediate parent, we have to use a keyword called super. So here I'm giving super dot overriding. But here also we have a problem. We cannot use the super keyword if it is a static method. So we have to create a non-static function. I'm creating a non-static function here. Let's say it is an execution. So I'm giving exe. So here I'm giving super dot overriding. In order to call the non-static into the static, we have to create an object. Always remember that object creation will be done in the name of the class. Here our class name is child. So child A is equal to new child. A dot exe. So I'm calling this non-static method into the static method. Let's save the program. And yes, we got the output as child function and the parent function, which we have given in the parent class. Similarly, for the grandchild class, I wanted to override the methods from the parent class. So I'm giving the extends keyword. Extends parent. Here I'm calling the overriding method. So again, we will get the output as grandchild function, but we need the method from parent class. So what do we do here? We have to use the super keyword. In order to use the super keyword, we have to create a non-static function. Inside the exe method, I'm giving super dot overriding. Now we have to create an object. So the object creation is done in the class name. Grandchild A is equal to new grandchild. A dot exe. Now we'll get the output as grandchild function and parent function because we have used the super keyword. Now what do we do to get the immediate parent? For example, we need the methods from child class. Not from the parent class, we need from the child class. So here we have to change parent to child. Since I have changed parent to child, now the grandchild will extend all the methods from the child class. Now we got the output as grandchild function and child function. So friends, this is all about polymorphism and its types. In my next video, we will meet with a new topic. Thank you.